So the city and suburbs of Denver are a great place to live, don't get me wrong. But for those of you that really want the mountain experience and to be immersed here in the mountains of Colorado, you might be interested in the foothills living. We call them the foothills, you call them the mountains. We're here today at Buffalo Overlook in Genesee, just about 20 minutes from the city center of Denver. The reason we brought you here to the Buffalo Overlook is because this is really Colorado at its best. It's right off I-70, and this is maintained by the City of Denver Parks and Rec District. This herd of bison or buffalo behind me is actually descended from the original herd that roamed the US. In 1914, the Park Service brought this herd of buffalo, actually only 7 of them, down here to Denver. So these are the descendants of the remaining herd of the Great American West buffalo. Something else that a lot of people don't know, so not only does Denver Parks and Rec District manage all about 300 parks down in the city, but they also manage mountain parks like the one right behind me right now at Genesee Mountain Park. What this does is it's a unique opportunity for a lot of people to experience the Colorado lifestyle, hiking, mountain biking, and scenic views. So if you want to see this herd of buffalo, take exit 254 and park over here to take a look. And now we're gonna head up the highway a little bit further to Evergreen. Evergreen is the largest community in the foothills region here in the Denver area. And we're gonna show you around the city and show you some of the homes that are available in there, and go get some food at one of our favorite restaurants. Let's go.
Robin Gerlach here with Reed Puser with the Roots Home Sales team and Compass Real Estate, and we're today here at the Evergreen Lake. So we wanted to give you a good introduction of where we are in Evergreen. This is pretty much the center of Evergreen. You can literally walk around this lake over into downtown Evergreen, and it is currently March 21st, so just entering into the spring season here. If it was the dead of winter, you'd look out on this lake and you'd see ice fishermen sitting on the lake. In the summertime, you come here and you can see folks on their paddle boards, you see other folks fishing, and right over here you have the Evergreen Lakehouse, which could be rented out for weddings and other kind of ceremonies. So overall, a great place for the community to come. There's live music here in the summertime as well. And also, I don't want to forget to mention, if this is your first time to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so you're notified every time we put one of these neighborhood video logs out for you to give you the inside scoop of what it's like here in the Denver metro area.
So Robin had just mentioned a lot of the recreational opportunities here at the town lake. But a big reason that people move to Evergreen in the first place is recreation. A lot of people here love to bike, love to hike, love to go fishing, camping, all that kind of stuff. And you know, I even have friends that live here who wake up in the morning early and go ride single track before they go up to their workplace. So Evergreen is a wonderful place if you like to recreate and you love to be outdoors. Another thing people ask us often is, how are the schools up here in Evergreen? And while we always encourage you to do your own research on schools, there's a number of different websites out there that kind of rank schools and you know, essentially look at the testing and the scores that they've received. But Jefferson County typically is known to have very good schools. As I mentioned before, my wife actually graduated from Evergreen High School. She had a wonderful school experience here. If you are down in the South Evergreen portion of the area, you may end up going to like Conifer High School, also a good school. And people do come here because they do like the school districts and they do want their kids to go to school in Jefferson County and in Evergreen. All right, so here we are in downtown Evergreen, and as you can see, it's a very nice and quaint, kind of picturesque old town area. There's a lot of old buildings, restaurants, bars, as well as you know, some nice little unique shops that you can go in and check out and peruse what they have to offer. Really, this area was historically used as hunting grounds for the Ute Indians. There's a lot of game up here. There's a lot of elk, there's a lot of deer. You'll see elk herds come right through town sometimes. And it really wasn't until the 1860s that more settlers came to the area. They were originally farmers and ranchers, and then the timber industry is what really started to drive this area. As you can see, we have a ton of conifer trees around here, spruce and fir trees, and maybe that's why the name Evergreen came to be.
We can't leave downtown Evergreen without talking about the Little Bear Saloon. This is one of the most famous live music venues here in Evergreen. And when you picture old Western bar and saloon, this is what you get here at the Little Bear. So you walk in, you think swinging open wooden doors, the brass register, old wooden stools. They have engravements all over the walls, license plates from all over the country here. And some famous people have played here, Duke Ellington, and here they play live music every weekend now. So if you're in Evergreen, be sure to check out the Little Bear Saloon.
We are headed up to view the first house of the day, and along the way I figured I would tell you guys a little bit about the last neighborhood of Evergreen that we haven't talked much about, which is North Evergreen. And as you might remember, this is typically referred to as the area between I-70 going south all the way to the town lake. This area of Evergreen is indicative of a lot of homes that are on a little bit smaller lots, say between, an acre to like say, 0.4 acres or a half acre. But the benefit of having the houses a little bit closer together, which are certainly not super close, is that you actually get sewer and water services through the city, rather than having to have your own on-site wastewater treatment system like a septic system, as well as a freshwater well. Also, people love being in this top part of the neighborhood of Evergreen because you get a lot of benefits of living in the city, like your road is plowed all the way to your driveway and those types of things. Internet access is easy, it's a convenient lifestyle, and it's close to the highway to get you up to the mountains and get you down to Denver. So we are here right in front of our first property of the day. This is a modern townhome, 3 bedrooms, 3 baths, about 2,700 square feet. Thank you to Kimberly Brown with 40th Parallel Real Estate here. She's the listing agent on these beautiful homes, and she allowed us to tour them today so that you guys can see. We're here in the primary suite of 3834 Whispering Sage. And this is a beautiful townhome. They've done it really, really nicely in terms of the design. You can see that there's super high ceilings throughout this entire floor plan. There's some great windows that give you views of the mountains and some eastern exposure. The finishes are perfect. There's a really wonderful primary suite this way. We'll go check out the bathroom, and really just spacious rooms, light and bright, and all your modern tones of colors. So we're here in the bathroom now. You'll notice that it's got seamless glass over here for the shower enclosure. Really big shower, which is nice for those of us that like to treat ourselves in our own bathrooms. And then back here we've got the built-ins. You gotta check this out. So they've included all the built-ins here so you can keep yourself organized and all your clothes organized. Nice walk-in closet, and really nothing was left untouched here. You just walked into your door, pulled up in your garage, came inside. Everybody wants a place to go ahead and put their shoes and their coats. They've got that taken care of right here, this owner's entry area. They also have accommodated for a really, really nice laundry area. So everybody wants to have some space to do their laundry. Here you've got a nice surface right here for folding. You got plenty of cabinetry and plenty of space to make sure that your laundry is organized and not all over your house. So this home has all the modern features that you're looking for, as well as that open floor plan that everybody's looking for too. So you've got quartz counters, you got some beautiful cabinetry, the dual tone cabinetry with the darker cabinets here, the lighter cabinets here against the wall, chef's kitchen. You've got the 5-burner stove right here, as well as the vaulted ceilings. This kitchen can make anybody feel like a chef. Open floor plan from the kitchen to the living room here. It's a really functional floor plan. So we got a little bit of March Madness basketball tournament on right now. We've got mountain views out the windows, and we've got this really nice balcony for outdoor living right out here. Imagine with me for a moment that you just woke up, the sun is rising over Denver in the east, and you just got your first cup of coffee of the day. This is where you get to drink it. I talked about how functional this space was upstairs. Well, now we're downstairs in this walkout basement area, and it's still really functional because they made this space so wide open for you to really do what you would like with it. You know, some people want to put pool tables down here, arcade games, a lounge. You know, other people might want to use this for other ways. But regardless, we've got huge tall ceilings in these townhomes. We've got great views and light looking out to the east. And we've got this wet bar down here so that you can enjoy yourself down here without hopping back and forth upstairs to the kitchen back and forth all the time. To finish this home tour off, we've got a couple more bedrooms and a bathroom down here in the basement level that are tucked around the corner nicely. These townhomes are great for people that do not want to have all the maintenance and snow removal duties of living in the mountains. So come along with us. We're going to view one other home today, and we're getting into that now. Let's go. What's Robin doing? Taking a nap? So here we are at Creekside Cellars. This is one of my favorite places to get a lunch here in Evergreen, and they have a lot of really amazing things. Of course, they're known for their wine, but antipasta plates, paninis, salads, and more. Let's go in and check it out.
So now that we're here having lunch at Creekside Cellars, lovely venue, by the way, the menu's incredible. But we want to talk to you a little bit about some of the events here in Evergreen. So let's start in the summertime. In June, you have the Evergreen Rodeo, which is down by the fair. It's actually in North Evergreen at the fairgrounds on Stagecoach Road. So if you're into rodeos, be sure to check that out. Also in June, you have the Hops and Drops, which was formerly the Evergreen Music Festival. Now, I love hops, I love hoppy beer, so that's an event that I will be sure to check out, but it's a family-friendly event. Bring the kiddos. You can check out the park, take a walk around. They have many different local brewers there as well. So those are the two events that you'll want to check out in June here in Evergreen. And in July, you have the Evergreen Jazz Festival. It's a 3-day festival. They bring in dozens of jazz bands. It's picturesque. You're in a mountain setting. It's at Buchanan Park as well. So just picture a nice summer day listening to jazz with an intimate venue with the mountains in the background. Additionally, the other events here in Evergreen in July is the Evergreen Summer Fest. So you think arts, crafts, families all coming to Buchanan Park, beer tastings, wine tastings. I mean, it's what else can you ask for? So that's a quick summary of the events that we have here in the summertime in Evergreen. Now, there are probably going to be more and more events, so reach out to us if you have any other questions about other local community events here in Evergreen. All right, now we're here at our second stop of the day at 30793 Hilltop Drive in the Waukene subdivision of North Evergreen. And it's a great location. It's literally just right across the highway from Elk Meadow Park, which is an incredible park of like 4-mile loop of hiking and mountain biking trails. From this house, we're also walking distance from Evergreen Brewery. So location is really ideal. This is also on the entry level of pricing for Evergreen, where you're looking at homes from $500,000 to $750,000. This house that we're going to take a look at here, 2-bed, 2-bath, 1,000 square feet for $595,000. Let's go ahead and take a look. So now we are inside here, 2-bed, 2-bath, and what I really like about this home is when you enter, upon the entrance, you get this nice vaulted ceiling in here with the skylight, so that's allowing tons of natural light. What we have here is luxury vinyl plank flooring. It's really nice and modern looking. Over here we have a wood fireplace with exposed brick, so it kind of gives it some of that rustic charm. And over here in the kitchen, we have some nicer upgrades. You could tell the cabinets have been painted. Nice, looks like quartz countertops, stainless steel appliances, and we're looking out here to the north. You have good mountain views from the kitchen. So this is just a really good home to get into at an entry-level price. It's $595,000, and we just want to give a shout out to Andrew Wolf with Windermere Real Estate for letting us tour this great property. Okay, so we hope that you enjoyed our little tour of Evergreen, Colorado today. We were able to take a tour of 2 properties, one in the $500,000 to $600,000 price point, and the other in the $900,000 to $1 million price point. And overall, we hope it gave you just kind of a good grasp of what you can afford here in Evergreen and what kind of home you're gonna get. We were also able to have a nice lunch at Creekside Cellars, our favorites, and give you a little bit of history and background, and also some of the recreational activities that you can expect here in Evergreen, Colorado. So again, Robin Gerlach with my partner Reed Puser of the Roots Home Sales team. And if this is your first time to the channel, please remember to go ahead and subscribe, tap that bell for notifications so you're notified every time we put one of these videos out. And until next time, take care, and we look forward to seeing you on the next one.